Welcome builders, Andy here, and I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. We had a lot of fun building a medieval kitchen in Minecraft. This would be a kind of kitchen you'd find underneath a castle or inside a castle. So let me show you. What we're going to do is show you the progression and show you all the details that we got into these kitchens. I might show you some of the behind the scenes kind of planning areas as well. I'm going to show you some of the builders that were building this as well. So thank you so much to all these incredible builders. I'll show you their names in just a few seconds time. They are my Patreons and YouTube channel members that get to build with me as well. So this is the kitchen we started with. A really dank, horrible, dark place with rats flying about the place, and we had cobwebs and meat and all sorts of things. We used invisible item frames quite a lot, and that's a feature I think is unique to Java Edition PC. Item frames which are absolutely invisible, and all you do is you place them down and you can put any object into them that you want, and you can even put them you can put them flat, you can put them sideways, and you can even put them on ceilings as well. So for example, here's a barrier block right here, and it's got this little chain on the side here. But anyway, this is upgrade number 1. So as you can see, we went for a bigger fireplace here, kind of more of a hearth area right there. Some barrels, some sea pickles representing some old candles or maybe some fungus. Probably some candles because these turtle eggs look like candles, don't they? Fantastic. Some shelves, a cauldron, a nicer floor. That was upgrade 1, super simple, and just 1 cobweb. Moving on, what do you think of this place, dude? He's obviously a bit shy. But we had kind of a fake door here made of barrels, some chickens caught in a pen, some beautiful shelves, again with invisible item frames, also some custom player heads. Oh, he's back, he's back. What do you think of your kitchen, dude? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Here we've got an invisible item frame, and this thing's kind of hanging down on the side of it as well. Like some herbs were drying, ready to be cooked in the kitchen. And a much bigger hearth area as well, with a huge kind of spit of a big roasted pig or something being cooked away on that. So that was upgrade number 2. Upgrade number 3, we went huge, went for a brick hearth. This is kind of my design of the brick hearth with a big chimney, and it's kind of actually operational here because you can see the smoke would come down. Not very well designed on the inside here, but we improved that on later designs. We've got lamps hanging down with the beautiful chains. We're filming this in Minecraft 1.16.1 on Java, and I'm using Steven's traditional texture pack, and I think the shaders I've got on are BSL 7.1.05. We've got a pig named Dinnerbone. He ends up being upside down, contained with some barrier blocks. We're roasting that pig over the open fire. We've even got some little ovens here as well. And we used debug sticks to make sure these blast furnaces were actually on and cooking away our bread. And we've got some logs to feed into the blast furnaces. So hopefully this is going to give you guys a lot of inspiration for what to build in Minecraft. Beautiful little pantry area. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, we've got some birds who might be getting cooked. A little exit, and then a cold room here, which will have some detail on the next upgrade. We've got some brewing, maybe some beer. Do you know one thing we didn't add in this whole place is maybe somewhere to brew beer, like a brewery, but we certainly have an upgrade number. What's this one? Number 3? Is this 3? No, 1, 2, 3. Upgrade number 4. So upgrade number 4, we went kind of crazy. We've got some salt barrels here to preserve the fish and so on. We've got Antonio sponsored wine cellar. Beautiful wine cellar with big barrels of wine. This is made from barrels and tripwire hooks and some spruce stairs as well. So beautiful barrels of wine. We also introduced kind of blackstone as well, which I absolutely love, these polished blackstone bricks. And we put a corridor up here. The great thing about doing just a kitchen is we're just doing it like a diorama, like a cutaway picture. And we kind of enjoyed not having to build an entire castle, but just show you as many ideas for a kitchen as we could possibly think of. So nice chandelier, beautiful chandelier design. Love this with the chains, the spruce fences, and then more chains, and of course the lanterns on top. Got some super secret little books underneath there, and then through here we did a much better cold. I heard a cat. Much better cold room with some big lumps of ice in there to keep all your meat kind of frozen, or at least a lot cooler. We've got this corridor now with some purple stained glasses, and then here's the cat. And then maybe this is a place where you'd work out all your recipes. Maybe it's the cook's little kind of recipe station. We've got some more rooms up here as well, connecting on kind of ancillary storage rooms that you might have. A little lift here, a little pulley system to bring things up and down. So that was kind of cool. And we've extended the table as well. Got some really nice kitchen custom player heads to represent like a big fish that's been cut up as well. And we're even using custom player heads to act as little stools as well. Here's the recipe book, and there we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. I really enjoyed level 4, one of my favorite levels. And then level 5, as you can see, we raised the whole thing up. That was the level we had previously. We raised it all up, and we've put in a basement as well. So we've got some little rooms here again with fake doors, with barrels. We've even got an outside little herb garden and some piggy wiggies. We've got some bread ovens. This is my design for this bread ovens. I was kind of in charge of the ovens, I guess, in this project here, but beautiful, beautiful bread ovens here, and some rooms here maybe where you would store maybe some more important wine. Maybe the really expensive stuff would be down there as well. Some more steps up here, and we changed these shelves over. We've got some maybe kelp and some pork kind of drying away as well. Love that, love that. Again, we put more detail into the hearth, so we're using some end rods, and we've got more detail here to kind of channel the smoke up and out of this place like that, out and up at the chimney. We've even put a campfire up there to represent the kind of the smoke coming out the chimney as well. Oh, we even have these bird heads, birds that are kind of hanging for the meat to... What does the meat do? Tenderize when it hangs like that? Hanging poor birds that had been stuffed and maybe hung up to kind of dry out. But I love this little change of level here down to these kind of preparation tables where you make your bread, your dough, and your cakes. And that was level 5. Absolutely. I think level 5 is, to be honest, my favorite, and it might even make the thumbnail. Right, so a couple of things to show you over here. We had... this is made by Rocket, and Rocket did a great job on what we call a smokehouse, somewhere where you would smoke the meat. It'd be hanging down, have a fire, so the heat really would cure and preserve all the meat. Again, a cutaway diorama so you can see what's going on. We've got a well, thanks to Dragon Master for the well, and where else have we got here? I think Uki has made a little room here, a little storage room as well. Again, with great detail, with string, with player heads, and with invisible item frames to kind of scatter items on the floor. Some sneaky bookcases under there, we like that. What else did we do? Oh yes, we did a huge tower. We'll get to that in a minute. I did this outdoor ice house, kind of surrounded by earth and grass to insulate it, but this is a bit more realistic for an ice house. You'd step down, you'd have big lumps of ice in here. Maybe they had been cut from a frozen lake and transported here, and for a good couple of months you've got places where you can keep everything absolutely preserved. This place was decorated by Dragon Master, so absolutely brilliant job by Dragon Master there. And a big shout out to Shula as well, and all the other builders who did some fantastic detailing as well. Got a little well right there, beautiful well with a chain. Wells just look so good with chains now, don't they? They look absolutely fantastic. Got some places to churn some butter up here. Again, loads of inspiration, teeny tiny little ideas. We've even got some places where you would put some bread to warm against the back of the chimney as well. Hanging down shelves work really well with all your mushrooms, maybe your herbs and plants ready for cooking as well. I'm just trying to tick off as many ideas as possible. Got a beautiful tower. Again, we cut away the side of the tower so you could see inside it, and we've got some beds. Maybe this is where all the cooks would stay in the tower. Kind of noisy, hustle and bustle, but they might get some sleep in amongst people walking up and down all the stairs as well. And we're probably going to finish off decorating down here as well. Hopefully do that in the next upgrade. But there we go. That is upgrade number 6. We really enjoyed making this, I can tell you. It was a great fun indeed. And this was us on to level 7. Level 7. Wow. So we actually built up some of the castle walls. We had some ivy put on as well. A little entrance way here into the castle, kind of a place maybe where you would bring all the goods, all the food into the kitchens. There's even a puddle on the floor. We've got cooks. Yeah, we've got cooks now. who are cooking all the food. We've got a pretty uncomfortable chair. I don't know what's going to be going on there, but of course the pièce de résistance, the amazing room that we've got, is our banquet, our dining banquet, maybe with the kings and queens and all the noble men and ladies would come and eat. Look at this beautiful gold pressure plates. We've got custom player heads, candelabras. We've got what do you call these things hanging down? Chandeliers hanging down. The head table with a feast, an absolute feast of food. We've got armor at the side as well. Preparation area over here. Look, it's me and Shula preparing, and we've got a few more of the other patrons. We've got Uki as well. Some of the more generic heads I can't remember, but we've got an amazing lift. Look at this. This is really, really cool. So I don't know how we did this, but we've got, is there a chicken hidden somewhere? How did they do that? There's like a chicken hidden. There's the hidden chicken. That's hilarious. They've stuffed it inside a barrier block or something. That is craziness. That is crazy talk. But look at this elevator lift. Isn't it a beautiful design with using these grindstones as pulleys? You've got the chain, the rope, and then using these rails here as well to represent kind of a system where you just pull and lift things up and down to the preparation area. And this often happened inside castles. The kitchen would be down low, and then you would haul stuff up ready to get to the main banqueting room as well. I know I've been in some medieval castles in Scotland, and they had these kind of lift shafts where they would lift stuff up. But there we go. That is us. That is level 7 of our upgrades. Hey, if you would like to download all my upgrades from 2019 and 2020, then you can by becoming a YouTube channel member or a Patreon at patreon.com/Andyisyoda. You get to download everything, join my Discord, and you can even build with me in live streams as well. So I need to give a big shout out and thank you to all the Patreons. These guys were absolutely amazing building, I think, in 2 or 3 sessions here. So we have Wheatzer tacos, Oki chicken wings, Shula dipping, Andyisyoda curry sauce, sliced thinly on the diagonal, Dragon Master the honeycomb, and Beast Bomber soup, and Seal Squad fried chicken. Guys, thank you so much for helping me build this. Absolutely brilliant. And quick behind the scenes, this is where we were doing all our kind of planning and laying out, and I can show you we used some green wool here to design what this room would be like. Oh, there's a room I haven't shown you. There's some detail I haven't shown you underneath. Underneath here, underneath the banqueting hall, I nearly forgot. Look at this. You've got a place where you maybe have some water, a washing up station here, wash all the dishes. Maybe some places under here where you would find, so some of the cooks and things would be having their food as well. And then round here, we've got some offices, some beds, some tables, kind of a rec room here, and then through into a really amazing bedroom with some really cunning bed designs as well. Look at the sword at the side as well. That is so cool. A half-eaten cake. That's my bed. Beautiful rooms, bunk beds and everything. So great designs. A little bits of world edit used here and there, but that's kind of our privilege of building on a Java edition server. And there we go. Kind of cool as well. We love it. There's the underneath of the lift, and then we're back through to this area as well. Guys, what should we build next? One of the good ideas we've got is maybe 7 upgrades to a medieval siege. So maybe we'll have a castle, and then we'll have a siege. Maybe starts off with 1 tent and ends up with a giant siege with elephants and tents and trebuchets and ballistas and all sorts of things. That is our idea. I've got my farmer's head on for some reason. I will see you next time. Ciao. May the blocks be with you.